finally announced that he is not joining the Congress party. In a tweet, Prashant Kishor has said that he has turned down the offer from the Grand Old Party. He even added that more than him, the party needs leadership and collective will to fix the deep-rooted structural problem of the Congress party. So with back-to-back meetings, seems like the deal between Prashant Kishor and the Grand Old Party were just inches away to seal their deal. But this was not their first time. The first round of talks between them started back in 2021, but it did not materialize. Prashant Kishor wanted something, while on the other hand, Congress was believed to be sticking to its own point. So as a common man, what do we know about this entire PK versus Congress talks? Prashant Kishor wanted to handle the entire communication, where he wanted to access data, decide party tickets and its strategies. But this demand did not go well with some members of the party.
First of all, we need to understand that you do not need to be a strategist to know what is the issue with the Congress. Congress has been losing the narrative, not only at the central level, but across states, even to regional parties. In terms of communication, PK wanted, even with BJP in 2014, it was not the entire campaign which he had. Now it is up to the leadership of the party to take that advice or not. PK wanted some sort of free hand, which was not possible in the Congress hierarchy or in the Congress structure to give it to him.
Prashant Kishor wanted Congress to form an alliance with the other regional parties like Chandrasekhar Rao's TRS and Mamata Banerjee's TMC. He felt that this alliance will help the Congress party to revive its place.
With PK, there is a clear conflict of interest because he also is working with other regional parties. Congress does not benefit from any alliance with any regional party outside that state because TMC does not have a single vote outside of West Bengal. TRS does not have a single vote outside of Telangana. So there is a debate internally within the Congress that whether these alliances are beneficial for the Congress at pan-India level or not. A large chunk of the decline of the vote share has been taken by the regional parties themselves, which means that Congress needs to get back its vote share, especially of minorities, Dalits and OBCs from regional parties also.
He also wanted to focus on the 2024 Lok Sabha election, but the Congress party had other things in mind.
These are the state elections which also in a way build up the momentum towards the general elections. So to say that I'll be focusing on Lok Sabha elections and these state elections will not have anything to do with the Lok Sabha election is not perfectly correct because these election results also ultimately create a positive or a negative environment in favor of the party which wins or loses.
He wanted to report directly to Sonia Gandhi, but the party wanted him to be part of the entire action crew.
Congress has many stalwarts. Though it is on a decline mode currently, it has big leaders. And Congress president relies on these leaders. If PK wants to have a direct communication channel with president, who is currently Sonia Gandhi, what are the leaders who have spent 40-50 years in Congress would allow somebody else, an outsider, to come in and take control of the party in that sense? If Congress cannot defeat the perception management of Prashant Kishor, how can it defeat the PR machinery of BJP? The weakness of Congress has been exposed in this episode. PK sort of a person would not choose the Congress party because Congress is an elephant in it. It is not very easy to get things implemented in Congress in a very easy manner.
But why are we talking about Prashant Kishor suddenly? Who is he after all? Well, Prashant Kishor is an Indian political strategist. Some people call him an election magician. He has created several success stories for the political parties both in state and national levels. Some of his major and successful election coordination was the grand win of the Bharatiya Janata Party back in 2014's Lok Sabha election, in which Prime Minister Modi had won an absolute majority in the country. Prashant Kishor's latest win was the 2020 Tamil Nadu Assembly election, which helped DMK chief M.K. Stalin become the chief minister of the state.